Hey everybody, my name is April Nicole and welcome to the Scorpio reading for April 6th through the 12th. Now keep in mind it's a general reading. So everything in this deck of cards will not necessarily be your reading, but if it is your fucking reading, leave a comment below. We're going to do read them shits. Cross watches are welcome, and I am doing a personal reading. I'm doing all personals. It's not free, but feel free to hit me up because I definitely will give you the tea. All right, let's get to it. Scorpio, let's see what kind of energy you got. Let's see what the messages say. And by the way, these cards are not necessarily safe with TikTok. Because y'all see me shuffling off camera and I'm wincing. Trying to make sure no cards come through. You know what I'm saying? All right. Scorpio, your cards came out as the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. The Five of Wands is kind of like resolving an issue. You could have been fighting with somebody, arguing with somebody. It could have been a competitive nature. The Five of Wands is having to go up against somebody, and the best one that can fight it out, duke it out, wins. But this is kind of like compromise and decide not to argue, not to debate, not to go head to head. It's like a you could be signing an agreement, like a no competition agreement, where you guys agree not to fight or argue or like like go after each other or undermine each other. Two of Swords is like hard decisions. Or maybe you're having a hard time trying to decide if you want to sign an agreement like that. Like maybe you have a great company and another company wants to sign like a no competition agreement. And that could cost you a lot of money, a serious bag. Especially if your product is better than the best. The Five of Wands and Two of Swords, that's kind of like also a person has to make up their mind about reconciliation. Someone could be apologizing to you, or they're making a hard decision if they should apologize. Let's see what this is talking about. Five of Wands and Two of Swords. The Strength card and the Seven of Cups could be Leo. The Strength card is someone trying to gain the courage, the tenacity, the fortitude to not cut your ass the fuck out, and to keep their composure in a given situation. So anytime you see the Strength card is like woosah. Someone is also trying to be the example that they want the other person to follow. So maybe you're deciding to be the bigger person. Like when somebody goes low, you go high. Michelle Obama. Seven of Cups is kind of like you wish that things were different. Maybe you wish that someone would apologize to you. Someone would like come your way. Someone would see the value in you to make up with you instead of you having to always consistently go over to that person. That could be kind of annoying. Could be with Leo. Maybe somebody's very prideful. What is the Five of Wands, Two of Swords, Strength card, and Seven of Cups? Let's see here. The Four of Wands. It is about a relationship or a house or a family dynamic in which you don't fit in. I feel like someone is deciding to reconcile with someone. After some considerable thought, Two Swords is Moon and Libra. They're trying to decide, hey, I want to be the bigger person. The Strength card is an indicator of a person who, again, trying to not knock a motherfucker head loose. I feel like somebody is sitting there wishing and hoping that something was different. But I will say one thing. If this is not about that, the Five of Wands, this could be about, again, same concept. Somebody asked, could be, hold on. You know what I thought about? This could also be about a man, or it could be a woman, but a Leo energy, heavy Leo, heavy Libra. Someone's trying to make up with you because they want to see if you're in the mood for some other shit. Someone wants to see, you see this girl's looking off. Someone could be making up with you because they want to see like what that mouth do. Or like in a situation like can they finesse you to bend the rules. Like maybe you have like a standard of what you won't do. And someone wants to know if they can push you to that level. What is all this with Scorpio? Seven of Cups is Scorpio. All right, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups has to do with abandonment and walking away from something. Maybe you walked away. A Queen of Wands or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could have walked away. Maybe, again, they could have been restless anyway. They go with King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Chariot is about abruptly leaving or running out of something or someone not being in control of something. There's a man that hates not being in control. He could be a Cancer. Someone feels like they're unpopular and they feel weak and vulnerable and they can't get control over something. Someone's trying to maintain control. Okay, so maybe somebody weaponizes sex. Like maybe somebody, okay. There's a man out here who's been deciding if he wants to make up with you. But it's because he wants to see it test your temperature about giving him some cookie. You seem annoyed. You ain't going for that shit. You're already looking over somewhere else. I feel like also it's someone's karmic season to leave. That a relationship could have just been over, and that it was meant to end. Someone could have left, and it could have been the end of a cycle. Someone also because they weren't happy. But it's like this man trying to spin the block. I feel like this man feels like he can't get control over a woman. He doesn't have access to a woman, so he's trying to like spin the block to get access with somebody. Anything else? Somebody wants access to somebody. Like they want to see if you're still available. 6 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody will also open up a third party too, or you were in one. Yeah, 6 of Wands. That ain't gonna work. Someone left because they knew their worth. The 6 of Wands is kind of like arrogant diva. Like somebody left you and they did fine, or you left them and they did fine. But I feel like somebody wants to test your temperature. They want to make up with you. They want to see what your head is at. They want to see if you're open to something. And it's not to test the waters to see if anything productive. It's to test the waters to see what you up to. Like if they can finagle or finesse some space or some shit out of you. So be very careful about somebody come back into your life to see if they can just push the limit a little bit to see what they can get away with. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed up with stress. I'll talk to y'all later.